Greater than the anchoring effect is a cognitive bias that describes the common human tendency to rely too heavily on the first piece of information offered, the anchor, when making decisions. During decision making, anchoring occurs when individuals use an initial piece of information to make subsequent judgments. Once an anchor is set, other judgments are made by adjusting away from that anchor, and there is a bias toward interpreting other information around the anchor. Greater than Harvard Business Review article. Have you ever wondered why does a small pizza cost 2/3 of large pizza but weigh only half of large pizza? Why is a grand looks more compelling as an offer to large and small cups? Why Happy Meal is pocket friendly than 2 burgers and a fry? On what basis do consumers give product ratings? As the stated above, we humans are wired as such that we surround our buying decision on the first piece of information our senses pick up, the cognitive bias. Cognitive bias is a strong, preconceived notion of someone or something, based on information we have, perceive to have, or lack. These preconceptions are mental shortcuts the human brain produces to expedite information processing, to quickly help it make sense of what it is seeing. The new brands which we come across, we rate our satisfaction and experience for it, based on the quality and price of the competitor and similar brands and product. Let's understand this with an example. At a supermarket, the similar brand products are all kept on shelves next to each other. There are generally price tags with discounted offer like 999 rupees, now at 699 rupees. This is actually a marketing gimmick where the trick is to convince the customer that the product is premium but it is offered to them at a lower price. You may end up buying that brand, while there might be products at similar price range or might even cost cheaper, but then they would be perceived of lower quality than the heavily discounted product. The comparison doesn't only exist between the brands, but it is present between the different variants of the same brand itself. Starbucks has an interesting pricing. It sells coffee in 3-cup sizes: small, tall, and grand, where tall costs 25 rupees to 30 rupees more than the small, and similarly grand costs more than the tall. The customer perceives the tall size as bigger but still value for money, when compared to other 2 variants, thus it is the most sold variant. Similar trends can be seen across the electronic gadgets, especially mobile phones, where there are multiple products and variants across the brands. This also brings us to the perception effect, which plays an important role in our decision making. The price and quality at times doesn't really matter, but what matter is how we perceive the brand. Here the advertising and brand promotion do play a key role in framing the perception of the brand in our mind. That's the reason why brands spent large chunk of their annual expenditure on ads and promotion each, because it's the brand perception which matters the most. Which brings me to my favorite brands, Apple and Nike. Apple never denied giving off expensive products in the market, but it has successfully positioned itself as the premium brand, known for its reliable and latest innovative technology, as put in its headlines, "Think different, the power to be your best." Nike's panache is well reflected from its comfortable yet chic design sportswear, with its tagline and logo, "Just do it," makes you feel you are the unstoppable champ. Apple Think Different ad. Nike ad. So next time, whether you are buying online or in a supermarket, think why you buy that specific brand always. Why have you not given a try to other brands, where you were being anchored aka enslaved by your favorite brand?